Hey everyone, welcome back to Filmscination. I review movies of any genre, from really old to new, whatever I feel like it. And today's pick is Escape Room Tournament of Champions. Sounds like a good idea, fun idea to go to an escape room after watching this movie. Before I begin with the plot, if you have not seen the first one, I say go watch the first one before continuing this movie review. I mean, you're not missing out on a lot of information, but it would make more sense to you. And so we have six people who find themselves in locked up again in a series of escape room, realizing that they all done this shit then before, and it does not get more complicated than that. Besides them trying to figure out puzzles and grab clues to survive. But yeah, it does not get more complicated than that. What I enjoyed about Escape of Champions is the beginning, and it has you on the edge of your seat for the first 45 minutes were just pure entertainment. My heart was actually pounding and living for the characters, how each of them had a unique backstory. So, short backstory, we have the main girl who survived from the last movie, Zoe, I can't remember, but she is obsessed with figuring out clues and then becomes best friend with Ben, who as well survived the last one. But by the way, he seemed more clueless most of the time, honestly. I mean, he makes Zoe to be a lot stronger and believes in her very much. So I guess he's not as weak, but does not have a lot of courage in the end. Kind of like he just has endless faith for Zoe. And then some new characters are Rachel, who cannot feel pain and enjoys it. Then Brianna, an Instagram selfie kind of girl. Derek, who grew up with a bad childhood, I assume. And the priest, Nathan. And it's interesting how they got the main ideas to play with these characters. Though, like, most of the time, it's intriguing was the priest essentially wanting to break his faith and so question whether there is a God or not, and yet they do not break his spirit as much as they would have thought. And Rachel being an actual, like, maybe the strongest character in my opinion, not just the fact that she can't feel pain, but someone who is so broken in parts can very be the strongest character. And Brianna, someone who is obsessed with social media being the weakest link out of all of them. So, side note, I've been in a couple of escape rooms and I am the first one to die in this type of movie. And not saying I'm the weakest, but I just won't try. So, yeah. Anywho, it has something to say about each personality and adding personality to each of the characters, like versus the first movie, is just better. And I actually care for the people, unlike some of the Saw movies where they're just there, they're just basically thrown to die. And it's like, damn, the types of games being played these kind of escape rooms were fucking insane. And how it is telling the story to connect to the ending, which I was honestly surprised because I thought it was not going to have more than just, I thought it was just going to be a simple game thing, but it connects in a good way. Besides the plot being a decent story, at least, and intriguing, the actors sometimes do not get as much credit or a big of applause for these kind of movies. They did a very good job, and as to mention, like, they just brought out the characters very well. And I do find Zoe a bit annoying, but that's just my opinion. It's just a character. Third, how the aesthetics to a movie, it is, how the camera shows like as the clues to feel part of it, and the music used to convey much more emotion, and the direction of the movie, it was all well done for this kind of type of plot. Besides it being all good and obviously it's not a 5 out of 5 movie. The thrill started to die after 45 minutes of this, and it kind of got boring and went from really intense to like no intensity. And by the way, you ever see a movie that likes to put the movie title within a character lines? Well, you don't have to look further into it much because it literally states it like right away. Like no subtlety, no so what. It just made me laugh because it was so corny.
What is this? Like a tournament of champions?
And also know for the fact of hoping there is no third movie, but I think there is by looking at the ending. It's a possibility. And we just don't need another Saw franchise, honestly. So we could just end it there. So if you like watching reality games but with a dark twist, you might want to add this on your list, and we'll give Escape Room of Champions a 3.5 out of 5. So I very much appreciate you guys for watching my movie review. If you guys want to continue seeing more of this, go ahead and subscribe. Comment down below if you saw the movie, want to watch the movie, what you thought on the movie. Let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice day.